Hello, friends, and welcome back to yet another exciting episode in Robinhood School of Trader. In the era of AI, you just go to ChatGPT and ask which is the most indicator the trader used. Rather, which indicator is mostly used by the traders. You will start to know that is RSI, Relative Strength Index. Yes, it's a very deadly indicator, but most of the people, uh, including myself, we used to use RSI in wrong way. So why? Because we have come with a new indicator which is called QQE. You get this in Trading View free of cost. We'll discuss in depth the mode of operability of this indicator plus the formula how it is form it. So let's get started. I'm sure together we'll enjoy this video. So this indicator is qualitative estimate. This indicator name is quantitative quality estimate by Kionic Oblique. Hard to pronounce the name as the World Cup fever is going. So most of the player is very hard to pronounce the name. My apologies. Now this indicator, what it does, it takes RSI 14, it's smoothing it by 5 periods and a QQE factor by 428. So I mean, what is this? We'll discuss in details. Have faith in me, the formula is very simple and indicator is far more simpler. Now how the indicators look. This is a typical chart for Tech Mahindra. If you see the indicator bottom, I plotted RSI 14. If you see the number of whipsaw is giving and see how it is oscillating. RSI 14 and 9. Just to reduce we have come with indicator called QQE. So you can see this is much more smoothing and it is much more stable as compared to our traditional indicator which of RSI 14 and 9. This you will get free of cost in TradingView. So let's see how does indicator work. Guys, welcome to Robinhood School of Traders. I teach technical and fundamental. This is my number. If you require, you can call me up. And if you have any query, do call me. So this indicator, as I said, it incorporates your RSI plus your smoothing is by factor 5, and it is the ATR of RSI is 4.23. This is not arbitrary number. This is a Fibonacci number, and it has a huge correlation with our golden ratio 1.62. So as I'm saying, the base momentum is 14 periods, and it smoothens the RSI. What it does is take the EMA, it takes the RSI value of 14 periods and takes a 5 period EMA of RSI, and it multiplies the factor by 4.23, and we get a band. So let's see. Now let's take example. This is how it look like RSI 14 and 9. See, you're getting so much whipsaw. Now this, what it does, it takes the average of all the indicators of RSI and gives a very simple smoothing kind of RSI. So example, we know how to calculate EMA. So if you say the RSI of next 3 periods are 50, 56 and 60, so that is a huge price making higher high. And as I told you, this will take a multiplier of 5. So if you know how to calculate EMA is 2 period divided by n plus 1, which is 5 plus 1. So it's coming to 3.33. So we multiply this. So we get the first EMA at 50, the second EMA at 52.2. This is a very simple formula how to calculate EMA. You can find anywhere in my older videos, or you can find anywhere in your ChatGPT also. So what is does, so as the price is making higher high, so it will not go and touch the indicator very smoothly. It will make a smoothing RSI of 50, 52 and 46. That means it's taking the EMA of RSI which is given. Wait, that's not the end. It will also calculate your volatility factor. What it will do, it will take the ATR. So what it will do, if you take the array of the prices 50, 52 and 54.6 and 54, it will take the maximum difference. For argument say we get an ATR for calculation is 2. So we get an ATR of 2. Now the magic comes. What it will do, it will simply take the, let us see if the last RSI was 58, it will take the 58 plus it will try to create a band which we had a similar to band of Bollinger band. So it will create a bracket band. The upper band will be 2 into 4.28, so it will be in the vicinity of 4.8, and then lower band, apologies, the lower band will be in the vicinity of to subtract that by 58. So we get a 2 band higher band at 66.47 and lower band at 59.43. So what is the catch? The catch is if this indicator crosses above 51, then it's a simple buy, and if the indicator crosses below this is simple sell. Yes, you can't trade this indicator in isolation. You can use VWAP or any kind of indicator which you are according to liking. So the best thing, we have reduced the noise. Now let's say some practical examples. Now let's go to a chart called ICC potential. If you look at this indicator, it is giving a whipsaw kind of thing. See, and see this particular QQE indicator. It is so much of smoothness. So as per this, we are having some sort of retracement in RSI in ICICI Bank, and if the indicator crosses our QQE crosses above 50, we'll simply buy with this typical level of Fibonacci. So we are expecting to settle this price at 500. Then we can see a higher movement in your ICICI potential. If you see, it's making some kind of W pattern, and the neck is in the vicinity of 525. Let's have one more chart. This indicator also works pretty good in your intraday also. I've taken Nifty 50 yesterday's chart, that means Friday's chart. So as I told, we can use the indicator with conjunction of any momentum indicator, EMA or VWAP or super trend. This is typical super trend with the settings of 7 and 1.5 as multiplier. And look how it's beautiful trade is giving. So we're going to sell order over here, so we can easily make good money in options and future. And just to remind you, the Saturday's market was not so volatile. It's a range bound, and the second half of the market fizzled by almost 70-80 points. So in the ranging market also it works, but it's really advisable before taking the range. You can always look at indicator ADX and find what is the market momentum, your sentiment kind of thing. Now, this indicator also works pretty good with the EMA and Heiken. So yesterday's Friday's chart, if you see a lovely indicator is given a crossover, and if you simply make the angle was in the 45, so we had a good angle, and this was an acute angle of 30. So what I'm trying to say you, this indicator can be used in conjunction with your Heiken, VWAP or anything. But it is one of the greatest indicator overseas. This is a dotted line is 50. So whenever you see a crosses or dotted line, simply short it, and we will see be in the rally until we get a crossover. So that is the beauty of this indicator. This indicator also works pretty well with your one more indicator called neural probability channel. It's again algo. It's there in TradingView. In one next class I will take this indicator was neural probable algo. So this algo is saying our right now we are a JSW still as a downstream. So let it settle in the vicinity of 1212 or in the vicinity of 1148. Then it can make a move. Similarly, we are not getting any kind of contraction in your bands in QQE indicator. By the way, friends, this all when there is a contraction in the band, see the price jump street happens. So we are looking at a price to plateau or have a contraction over here. So it holds all the properties which have used in Bollinger Band and rainbow, creating a EMA rainbow. Now, if you see one more chart is a Tata Steel, one of the greatest company. Again, if you look at this particular chart of EMA, though this EMA of traditional traditional RSI of 14 and 9 has given a crossover, we can see just a mild crossover in the vicinity of 39.44 and 38.3. But again, this our QQ lagging indicator is a bit low. So this is a beauty of this indicator. We can use this indicator in intraday, in swing trade, and your investing also. Guys, I'm sure you must have enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, and so that whatever video I'm creating comes to you directly. Thank you.